Did we skip ads?
Possibly. I'm letting the runners know that I'm gonna leave the race room after ads pass, but we didn't get any ads. I think this is a first with 0 ads.
Quadruple, right? For the timer sources too?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Oh my god, this is crazy, guys.
Alright, so let's see. I need to enable audio. Let's start with, okay, Stewie's gameplay is on.
Make sure you don't hear his Spotify as well.
Yeah, I have desktop audio on, so I cannot check that. If anyone in chat hears Spotify, let me know. We don't want to do
I can just hop over to his stream real quick.
Alright, yeah, so 1 second here. But in the meantime...
Yeah, I think it's fine on my end. Yeah, I don't hear any Spotify.
Alright, so race should be starting here pretty soon.
Unless he's listening to the Mario Bros. 2 intro, which would be, I mean, maybe I can hear it then.
Yep, alright, so should be starting here momentarily.
Oh, we're off! Okay,
and we're off.
Let's go!
Alright, Mario 1-1, Stewie's gonna be happy. Anytime we see Mario, Stewie's gonna enjoy that.
I mean, with this color of Mario too, it's looking very nice.
Yeah, so Stewie may have forgotten to start his timer. I'm gonna restart that source.
If it's a super delayed or something.
Yeah.
Right, oh, we got a 1-up from ItsDavesies.
Alright, could be a very smart move here. Stewie having some trouble, though, getting up onto
Oh, okay, what a recovery after that. Misses all, like, the easier setups for the double jumps, and then just gets a wacky one. I like it.
Yeah, so really
that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad he didn't go for that. I mean, didn't actually get the bounce.
Yeah, so... Uh-oh!
Oh no,
no!
Dude! That's so mean. I think, like, at the very end of a Shy Guy's movement, if you're standing on top of them, they do push you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what happened. And you can't throw a bomb when you're in between a one-tile gap. So, yeah, that was really unfortunate there.
Yeah, not the start Stewie's looking for, especially with the character he was hoping to see.
Yeah, and it's, like, the beginning of a race, too. So it's like, you don't want to start off that way, but you're getting all the nerves out of here.
Mm-hmm. And Daisy's
getting
hit himself with a Pidgeot there. That is an awkward strat.
That's
with
my favorite thing. I love it when that happens. It's so funny. Oh my gosh.
That is definitely something I've done to myself before as Princess in 1-2.
I don't think I've played Princess. Well, I had that wacky Bezo strat as Princess, so I didn't get the opportunity to do this, but yeah. Okay, and Stewie throwing the enemy early so he doesn't have to worry about it. Very wise decision.
Yeah, you can either throw it right away or once you're fully on the carpet, and you're usually pretty safe, but alright, getting to see some of Luigi here. Davesy's definitely going to be pleased anytime he sees Luigi in a level. He'll feel like he has an advantage over Stewie.
But it is 1-3. That's like one of the levels I don't want to see my favorite character for. It's like, yeah, I can do this with anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still good for you to play who you want. But oh, okay, and another Luigi. All right. Actually, Luigi 4-1 is actually a pretty good one for him because you can do Zombie Rocket and not even worry at all for the most part. Like the second half of 4-1 is very simple, and you can tell with Stewie. Actually, I was saying how easy 1-3 is. He's not used to Luigi here, and he's doing so many turnbacks.
Yeah, that's true.
It's incredibly awkward.
Yeah, so he's not losing a ton of time, but you know, anytime there's Luigi, Davesy's probably will gain a couple seconds.
Yeah, I think he actually did gain at least a second from just 1-3.
Alright, so no Zombie Rocket from Davesy's here as Luigi. Stewie taking damage there. Again, showing that he just is not super comfortable with the floaty boy.
Yeah, hopefully he does go for Zombie Rocket if he can. Like, you absolutely... If you already took damage, just do it.
You might as well.
Literally nothing to lose. Oh, and he doesn't have the second controller, I bet.
Yeah.
4-2 is Mario, though? The whale section, I think, is going to be the worst part.
It's awkward.
It's terrible. Go ahead.
For as awkward as Luigi can be in some levels, 4-2 is super awkward as Mario. Davesy's there taking damage and takes a death. Wow.
Okay, that's really good for Stewie, though. Stewie already took a death, so this is evening things out much more. Like, even the Bezo section, it's trivial because you know where they're going to be the whole time, but as a character, you're not where your jump height isn't normal. I mean, especially if you're used to Luigi here, this is completely different.
Yep. Davesies here has to be careful not to take another death. He did grab that 1-up in 1-1 though. So it's a little safer from game overs versus Stewie right now. And it looks like he's going to play it super safe on the whales.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, though, the second time through the Bezo section, he was looking a lot better. Ooh, he has to play this so slow. This is giving Stewie... Stewie might take the lead, actually.
It's going to be close. I mean, Davesies is at the end of the screen here, but Stewie's moving along here. Doing some scary jumps, though.
Dude, he's in that mentality where he's like, I need to catch up. I just need to do the crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
And, I mean, we saw him in chat, so he could be someone that actually pays attention to where his competitor is at. So that might give him more reason to, like, move faster. You never know.
Yeah, when you take a death in 1-1, though, you're definitely going to feel like you're behind, whether or not you're looking at the stream.
Take a death anywhere. Unless you had a perfect run, it's gonna... The pressure is gonna be building from that.
Yep. Alright. Both players opting to bop the Panzer there with the head of the pokey. I really like that strat for a race.
Oh yeah, hey, Stewie's timer did start. Nice.
Let's go, Stewie.
That's great. I mean, that does help us to... Well, I guess I don't know when he started, actually, so it doesn't help me very much.
Yeah.
Assuming he did that for 7-2 patterns.
Possibly. I think he did say that he was starting to mess around with using a segment timer in 7-2. I think they're both in the same boat of recently starting to experiment with that.
Yeah. So far, both of them had a really good Birdo fight, too.
Yeah.
Did Stewie fall down by the vases? Because I saw him throw the key, but I was looking at ItsDavesies.
I did not see whether or not he did. So Davesies doesn't make it to the platform.
Dude, now they're even, basically. Oh, Stewie... Oh! So I think he got the double jump. Well, I mean, he was able to do a double jump, but he didn't feel comfortable doing that. Oh no, and he jumped short.
Yes, Stewie is a little discombobulated here. This might be nerves, this might just be a moment of him thinking about the strat, which always makes it harder. And going for the veggie-less strat, he gets it.
Man, to me, that's a harder strat than just bringing a veggie over there.
I agree. It's harder, usually slower.
Well, and someone in chat saying overthinking the double jump, it's just weird because you don't need to do a double jump there. That's why it's like, it looked like he was almost going for it too. But I don't know, that's an interesting thing.
Yeah, I do see some players opting for double jumping off the middle bird instead of jumping from the low bird to the high bird.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it is something I see people do. It personally, I think it's needlessly risky. You know, and Stewie had pretty much caught up, but now is about, 2 screens behind here. Stewie having some trouble with the ladder jumps here.
Honestly, not as far away as I thought, though.
Yeah. Oh, Stewie's in chat saying he panicked.
Oh, no.
Buddy, I need you to concentrate on the race.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Davesie's not getting any double bounces. He just fought Birdo pretty much normal. Like, he was waiting to get a double bounce, I think, and then he found it to be too awkward.
Yep.
And he crouched into that hawk gate. You only need to crouch if you're Luigi. It only matters for that character, so.
Davesies is a Luigi specialist, though, so it might be some muscle memory there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, the strat works. It's kind of slow, but, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Davesies didn't look super comfortable there with Princess versus Triglide.
Yeah, like, Stewie looks a lot more comfortable against Triglide. But no one's just setting it... So is it just hard to get up to that pillar level, or what? I feel like I've seen a lot of people not set the final block on the pillar. You know what I mean? Like you do with Luigi.
Yeah, they might be scared of briefly releasing the jump button as they place it on top there.
Okay.
Oh, Davesies clipping in!
No way! He's so lucky, dude.
Oh, and this has turned into such a close race here, despite the deaths.
Yeah, Stewie's way closer now. I think his Triglide was a lot faster, and I didn't see his Birdo in 6-3, but I have to assume it helped him out. Elevator or Riot, but the enemy he would have used despawned. Oh, but it's back!
And waiting for a shot there.
It's just not shooting, though. What was that?
And he gets the elevator.
Oh, and Stewie's opting to not go for the elevator. Getting hit, that's kind of scary for the next screen.
It's very scary.
Yeah, Stewie has to be so careful with the spark and the mushroom block grab. Oh my god. If he does what Davesies did, he'd be dead, so...
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay, he's good. Oh, accidentally holding down B? Yeah, just take care of everything. Okay. Whatever.
All right, this is a interesting strat here from Stewie, but he's through.
I thought he was going to do a jump off the hoopster.
Yeah, these are some forbidden strats we're seeing here.
Forbidden strats. Oh, he landed underneath the mushroom block, I guess?
Oh, okay.
I don't like it. 7-1 is stressful for everyone.
All right, and Davesies has to be so happy to see Luigi in 7-2 here.
Yeah, I could picture what.
But he takes damage. Right now. Takes damage though.
Oh man, that's. I don't know how to feel about that because it's the character you're used to. So maybe taking damage is honestly not that bad because you're like, oh, this is okay. I'm used to the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about how he grabs the first veggie, I think, for whether or not that really matters to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he grabs it from I believe he grabs it from above, which is pretty safe whether you're big or small. He knows, lets that egg pass before grabbing the key, and he's in the door.
Yeah, I've seen people go to fall down and accidentally hold the direction so they climb up the chain. So that's also one reason just to wait before dropping entirely. Like, you don't have to try to grab the chain.
Mm-hmm.
Play it safe.
Right,
I don't know how Stewie got past the key without ducking. Just saying.
All right, and Davesies is on to Wart. Little
Did
hesitation.
He use the segment timer?
Yeah, there was a brief hesitation there. So I think
he must have.
Yeah, that looked like a good timing for a Toad fight there. All right, this might be a little early. No, he gets it. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, he got that one too?
Davesies is really flirting with throwing these up too early, but that one looks super clean.
I like it, but it's also just like, no. Okay, that one was a normal time.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Stewie struggling a tiny bit with the fight, unfortunately.
And and Stewie takes the death as Davesies finishes off a perfect Luigi Wart fight there.
That sucks,
GG's
dude.
to Davesies, winning race number 1.
Really clean fight from ItsDavesies. That was really good. I mean, and Stewie's back on the right pattern, it looks like, but he's not jumping, so I don't think he has a way to time this fight. And that's why we keep saying how important Luigi 7-2 is. Like, you need to practice Wart with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, this is such a different fight depending on which character you get, that this is one of the key parts in the race.
It's so important.
Yeah.
And it just feels bad to lose run to dying to Wart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you're just not used to Luigi. Like, grabbing a vegetable with Luigi is the scariest thing possible.
Yeah. Especially when you know your opponent is a big Luigi fan and is going to be picking 25% at least of Luigi in every race. You know, just odds are that you're going to get some Luigi here in 7-2.
I could hear it in your voice that was also a terrifying grab. I didn't like to see that at all. Oh my gosh.
Narrowly avoiding some bubbles there.
Oh, and he moved a little too fast, but there's more lag than it might seem in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes grabbing something that looks easy is actually really hard. Oh, and a preemptive throw.
Yeah.
But he finished it.
He does finish it. We're not going to know exactly what time this is because he started his timer in 6-1.
Yeah, we can check race time.
Yeah, but GG's both runners. Unfortunate start and end to that race from Stewie, but I think we're in for a good set here. This one looks like it's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, between the deaths and like still making it really even, I think that was a great start to the set.
So that was a 12:15 from Stewie based on the race time clock in there. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be shaping up to be. So I'm going to leave the race room, let them know that they can start when they want. All right, send them a good luck, and they will be underway in about 10 seconds, plus a little bit of stream delay.
I think Stewie will just be happy to not see Luigi in 7-2. That's all I want for him.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Stewie with a little bonus reset in there. Hopefully he started on time there.
And the timer worked.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it looks like we might have an extra second or so of stream delay on Stewie's side. Not a big deal.
This Luigi makes me think of like the Super Paper Mario evil Luigi. I forget what they called him. That's what I pictured for this.
Yeah, so... Alright, Davesies again going for the 1-up in 1-1. We saw that in the first race. That's probably a plan he's just sticking with, and I like the commitment to it.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't need it last time, but I like that he is committed to it.
Davesy's thinking about going for a clip there, opts to just grab the bomb and move on. He might
Yeah,
know,
that's interesting.
he might know that Stewie is not comfortable with the clip with Luigi and decided to just play it safe and not lose time.
Yeah, I mean, they were both on the same egg cycle, so it really didn't matter not going for it. They both did a lot of turnbacks, too, on the first screen, so... I could understand wanting to play it safe after an awkward first screen.
Yeah, 1-1 as Luigi can be very awkward. It's something that you want to get in a good rhythm with, and if one jump goes wrong, kind of the rest follow suit.
Dude, I thought Davesies was gonna walk off on the first platform. I don't know if you saw how close he got to the edge.
That was definitely a little scary. I caught the aftermath. He definitely had to readjust himself here. I think they might end up getting the same egg cycle, though.
Really?
Oh, Davesies
Yeah,
just missed one there.
Okay, I was gonna say... Oh, maybe they are on the same one, though, because it looked like Stewie just barely caught it. Oh, no, okay, he is ahead.
Yeah, Davesies' stream is about 1 second ahead of Stewie's, so...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Stewie Carbon has a 4.2 second advantage at this point, give or take.
Because that's how long it takes for about one Birdo cycle, so... If anyone misses a single egg, it'll be 4.2 seconds every time.
Yep. Yeah, we don't see that a whole lot in the rest of the any percent run, but 1-1 and 1-2 run on 4.2 second cycles with Birdo.
I mean, 6-3, if you're Luigi, it can make a difference.
It can,
kind
yeah.
of, but...
Yeah, but that Birdo is shooting 3 shots every 4 seconds, so typically mistakes don't cost a full 4.2.
It's really getting fire and being unlucky that matters. But this lovely Toad in 4-1.
Lovely indeed. I forgot to make a prediction. If there are any mods in chat that want to do a prediction, maybe for the 7-2 character, that would be very helpful.
I looked away for a second, but from the corner of my eye, it looked like Stewie almost got hit by the flurry. But he's fine.
But yeah, they're moving
Stewie
through
falling
here.
down. That actually... Oh, but then Davesies got caught by a wall jump.
Yeah, so
There's
trading
also-
bonks here. In
Yeah.
4-1.
Oh yeah, it looks like this level's a lot more rough for Davesies.
Yeah, so Stewie has about a 5-second lead based on when they grabbed the orbs there.
Yep.
Yeah, no worries, Turtle. Alright, so Princess in 4-2. I think Davesies is going to be very happy to not see Mario here.
Oh, dude, that was so awkward for him last time.
Yeah, definitely struggling with that high jump speed.
I feel like you should feel pretty comfortable in every level except for like 6-2 maybe as Princess. It's just so chill. You can float if you mess something up. Like you always have that to consider if you're like not jumping properly. Just start floating and it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Once you get comfortable with Princess's physics, it makes the game pretty easy, but Davesies almost fell off the whales there.
Oh my goodness.
Again, having a very cautious whale screen here.
We did see with Nico, he thought he saw those ducks on Daisy's screen because he thought he hit up, but yeah, I mean, or you can accidentally release jump at the wrong time and stop your float immediately, like what happened to Nico in 7-1, so it's not free.
Yeah, so the way Princess's float works is you can do it once per jump. So if you just press and hold jump, you'll float at the peak of her jump, but you can jump for a little bit, release the jump button, and re-grab the jump button to set your float height at something other than the top, but once you start floating once, you can't float again until you touch the ground and jump again.
I think the pattern that each of these runners will dig is going to be significantly different. Oh yeah, Davesy's basically going straight down. Oh! That was brilliant. That timing.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but Davesy's using those pickup iframes to not take damage from the Shy Guys.
I would be willing to bet that was an accident, and then he's just very relieved that happened. That was so clutch, though. Wow.
Alright, so really nice Birdo fight there from Stewie. Davesy's looking to match here. Takes damage, but that's also a pretty good fight there.
Yeah, he knew that he might take damage, and he didn't care about that.
Alright, so about a 5 or 6 second lead here for Stewie, going into 6-2.
As Mario.
As Mario, yep. So, can't do any huge jumps in this one. I think both players will be looking to spawn a Bezo flying in from the left that they can ride a little quicker than the Albatos enemy they're on right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like the only hard level to learn for Mario is like 7-1. I feel like other than that, choosing Mario for your percentages doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, it's true. 6-1 can be difficult as Mario as well. And the wart fight as well with his jump height can be scary.
Yeah.
But
I'm really hoping you wouldn't go for that, dude. If you've played this game enough, you definitely know, like, picking it up at that exact moment is very risky. Unfortunately, getting hit for it.
Yeah, tiny little lapse in judgment there from Stewie, but this is still a pretty close race. Davesie's now with a maybe 9 or 10 second lead.
Yeah, and that's one reason why you really don't want to take damage before getting to Birdo, because that's a risk that you take. You can't be that aggressive in the fight, and one hit kills you.
Yeah, we saw Davesie's jumping over enemies while riding the Bezo. Stewie Cartman just damage boosting. That ended up making the difference. So Davesie's enters the door at 6:41 on his timer. So we'll see about how much of a lead they have.
Clean Birdo fight too.
Okay, so about a 9-second difference here so far.
I will say for 6-2, if running into one of the enemies while you're riding the Bezo prevents you from dying, then by all means do it.
That's true, yeah. Alright, so Davesie's again looking a little uncomfortable on Tri-Clyde without Luigi.
Yeah.
So Stewie might actually take a lead here, and Stewie does with a much cleaner Tri-Clyde fight. Takes a narrow lead over Davesie's going into World 7.
I really didn't think he'd get that much of a lead from the fight alone. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, so let's see where Stewie transitions the screen. Around 28. Alright, so about a 2.5, 3 second lead for Stewie here in 7-1. Less than a single cycle. Oh, and now they are synced!
Oh my god. Yeah, he getting that, like, wall jump pixel. Oh, but okay, they're on the same rocket cycle, I think?
Yeah, well, the rocket cycles don't have to be synced since they started the level at different times.
True.
You know, after the first 2 levels, it gets a little janky. But this is one of the closest races we've had in World 7.
Oh yeah, this is insane. I was gonna say, I think this is one level where Stewie does not mind being Luigi. I would assume.
I would assume that as well. Davesie's missing a couple ladder jumps. Having to retreat away from the sniffet shots and just climbing now. Oh, so this is huge for Stewie.
Dude, I'm gonna guess that his hands are getting a little sweaty, maybe slipping off the D-pad a tiny bit. Oh, Davesie's playing this safe? Okay, good. Wait for the jump, then throw the final one.
Another Luigi 7-2.
Oh no.
This is huge for Davesie's.
Stevie's like, dude, this is so rigged right now. Like,
yeah.
Why?
Yeah, at the same time though, Stewie knew that this was a fairly likely outcome in 7-2. I would have liked to see him learn the jump buffer strats.
Yeah, I think if he knew the jump buffer strat, I think it would be pretty simple for him. Like, he's a very good player.
You can see he's having no issue getting through the majority of the level. Alright, so Stewie with a partial screen advantage here over Davesie's.
Yeah, it did look like a really clean beginning to 7-2, so I'm very hopeful for Stewie. Oh, missing! Oh my god, that Panto almost taking 1 HP away from Stewie. Somehow it didn't.
Yeah, I am so curious to see how this pans out.
I'm so concerned it's gotta come down to the wart fight.
Yep, Stewie does get a double hit. Oh, and Davesy says, and he just damage boosts through, showing the confidence.
Stewie got there at a really good time. Oh,
misses it.
Missing 1 veggie, and I believe ItsDavesies was 1 veggie away.
If Stewie plays this completely safe, though, it's probably going to be Davesie's taking both of the first 2 races.
Oh yeah, this is 100% down. Oh, he went for that? That's crazy.
Oh, and Davesie's misses 1. Uncharacteristic miss from him.
Oh, that's another miss from
one.
Stewie. Okay.
Okay. All right. Both
the runners are shaking.
Both of them. If they have the stream open and see the other one is on wart, they are kicking themselves for each one of these misses.
Oh yeah, I mean, you have to assume that Stewie just going into this room was already annoyed with the character, and like he really doesn't want to miss anything, but not knowing that jump buffer dude is so big. I mean,
yeah.
It's very crazy though to considering Daisy's had a perfect warp before, and considering what can happen even if you know the right strat.
Yeah, Stewie taking a death there. Unfortunate end. And Davesies goes up 2 races to nothing.
Wow.
Largely based on just being comfortable with Luigi in 7-2.
Yeah, that's why it's such a nasty strat. Dude, just doing 25 to Luigi's so mean. But GG's to Davesies.
Yeah. Yeah, GG's. Alright, Stewie may have seen that Davesies finished up. Taps out.
Yep.
But again, 2 super exciting races so far. Holy smoke. So, Stewie Cartman up against the ropes, looking for the reverse sweep at this point. So, hoping for some more Mario action over those Luigi 7-2s.
Really just looking for literally anyone else in 7-2, I think, would actually win him all of these.
Yeah.
Alright, I can leave the race room now.
Alright, yeah. Ready when you are, runners. Alright, so Davesies is going to take over on comms for me this time.
Davesies?
Oh, did I say Davesies? I meant Zoe.
Am I getting kicked out of here? Wow.
No, she's taking over for me. You'll still be here.
Okay.
We're going with the all-star crew here. Ethan and Zoe.
I can handle that.
Alright, starting off with Luigi in 1-1. Again, there's a 45% chance that Luigi will be picked in any level here.
Do you think Davesies is going to go for the wrong warp? Because I feel like, he's warmed up. He's probably feeling more confident in himself, being up 2. Like, why not, right?
I'm not sure, but in the previous race he didn't and ended up winning.
Sure.
So that might be a sign to keep sticking with it. Grabbing the 1-up. Stewie again skipping it.
And taking a hit already.
He did take a hit, but that shouldn't matter too much for Stewie with how he plays 1-1 as Luigi. All right.
True. But it's not
looking to lay down here. I'm gonna put her on the ground. Oh, and missing with the bomb.
Early. Which is very common when you're small.
Yeah.
I've seen so many runners do that.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to take damage and then subsequently a death there.
So at least 1 egg cycle behind, right?
Yep, just barely made this one, so lucked out there, only losing 1.
Oh, and he almost canceled the 2nd egg cycle. He got really close to that.
Yeah, if you hit Birdo as she's preparing to shoot an egg, she won't shoot the egg.
Or if you pause or something, take damage. Oh, I think you'd have to take damage before Birdo opens its mouth, actually, I believe, but...
Alright, we got a prediction here. Will we see another 7-2 Luigi? Alright.
You did, yeah.
Yep, that worked. Thank you very much for stepping in there.
Let's see. They both had a really clean 1-2 so far.
Yep, they
suspiciously clean.
Yeah, they're both on the same egg cycle here, so no one's gaining or losing time here, outside of maybe a few frames. So on to 1-3.
Oh wait, they were on the same cycle? So they were on the same cycle for 1-1?
Oh.
Did Davesies miss a cycle?
Davesies must have missed a throw on Birdo or something.
Well, I don't know when that happened, but okay. They're tied up now. I was like, wait, their timers say the same thing. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's a little unexpected, but here we are. It doesn't look like we have significant stream delay, and we are synced nearly to the frame here.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So basically tied World 1 here. Alright, Mario in 4-1. So this is Stewie's comfort zone anytime Mario shows up. Davesies has shown some weakness with Mario and just being able to control that awkward jump height.
Oh yeah, Tonic, if you have to get like a significantly faster... I mean, you have to have a really slow carpet though to get to a faster Birdo cycle, or slower one, excuse me. I feel like it's hard to miss a Birdo cycle in 1-2 as Mario.
I'm gonna disagree with that. I think it's fairly straight. It's tough to reach the fastest egg cycle without doing some fancy stuff in 1-2 as Mario.
Oh, is it?
I missed how Stewie did the carpet swap, but it is possible he caught an earlier egg there to catch back up.
Yeah, the last time he jumped over the carpet at the beginning, so...
Mm-hmm.
And Davesies definitely didn't do that, so fair enough. I don't even remember how I did it. how I played Mario in 1-2, so I shouldn't be commenting on how hard it is.
Alright, so both moving along here. They should be very used to Toad here in this level. This is your typical character selection in any percent.
Not to say that the whale section isn't awkward still.
It can definitely still be awkward, but...
Yeah, Stewie did a turn back, and I had a bad feeling about that.
Yeah, the slower you go in this screen, the harder it becomes.
Yeah, you can see Stewie paused right next to the vase, because if you have a little bit of speed, you're going to throw the potion at the vase, and it's going into the ocean.
Yeah, it's going to bounce off, and we'll have a potion in the ocean type of scenario.
Luckily, that didn't happen to anyone. You have to take a death if that happens. I mean, you may as well.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a faster alternative, so...
Yeah, dying would be faster than going back for the other potion.
Stewie killing the Panzer? Alright, you can float over that.
Neither runner opting to just float over the Panzer there.
I think that's a first.
Yeah, I don't think either of these runners plays a ton of Princess.
That was an interesting one, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I do like, once again, I really like Stewie's pattern compared to Daisy's. Oh, Daisy's caught up because of that? Okay, wow. That was actually a significant difference then. I didn't think it'd be that much slower.
Yeah, and we're back to nearly sync, though. Daisy, as small princess, is going to have to play this a little more cautiously, and as I say that, just going in for it and barely getting through.
When he didn't grab it immediately, I was like, dude, this could be really scary, but then he just grabbed it, so alright. Another Mario 6-2.
Yeah, I don't know if he somehow recognized where in Birdo's pattern he had arrived at.
If he did, I mean, honestly, if you know where you're at that point, I would have waited longer if you already waited that long. Unless you just missed it. Like, missed grabbing the block.
Alright, and another neck-and-neck race here.
Ooh, yeah, Daisy's, I feel like he spawned the Bezo a tiny bit sooner, maybe.
He did, yeah, so...
Oh,
wait,
he hit the B button.
Oh, no!
Oh, no, dude! So what happened there is, if you want to jump off the Bezo and land back on it, you jump and then press B to get enough speed. If you press B before A, doesn't matter how many frames, you were going to take a death. Stewie almost took a death with that Birdo fight, though. Oh, my God.
These runners are playing Birdo very riskily, with a lot of risk, however you would say that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Well, dude, he had momentum towards Birdo and just went with it.
And Daisy takes another death. Dude. At this point, we have to ask, is Davesy's throwing for content?
Yeah. And if so, he's going to get a raise after this. I don't know. I think that's coming from like being so anxious about how you grabbed the Bezo the last time that you're like, okay, I'm going to play this as slow as possible just to make sure I don't pick it up.
Could be in a really smooth Birdo fight from Stewie. He has found his groove, it looks like.
Oh, yeah. Once again, maybe he's watching and he's like, oh, yeah, this is going well for me.
Yep. And just deciding to play it safe here. Gets through Triclide. Davesy's also opting for safe strats. Does not want to risk a third death.
We had a very good 6-3, so yeah. This is gonna be pretty tough for Davesy's to win, admittedly, but it takes one 7-2 Luigi.
That's true, yeah. You know, especially here with Luigi in 7-1, Stewie's gonna feel super comfortable here.
Yeah, his ladder jumps were great last run, so yeah.
Yeah, Stewie has definitely improved a ton in 7-1 here over the last few months.
He's been getting close to that sub 9 90%.
Yeah, he has.
So,
the 902 PB, earning him that fourth seed.
Oh, and what a clean ladder grab.
Yeah, this is a really strong middle game here from Stewie. Now entering the end game. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Yep, and Daisy's getting the potion jump just like Stewie, so hopefully he has a good Birdo and Triclide. Oh, I feel like he was debating on throwing it. That's really scary.
Oh,
I knew it, dude.
Takes the ricochet death.
I wish.
Yep, still has an extra life, though. He did grab the 1-up in 1-1, which is starting to look like it's coming into play.
Oh, yeah, I bet he's so happy he grabbed that. I mean, you don't want to have to use the lives, but be happy that you at least got that. And a Mario 7-2.
Yeah, so Stewie's got to be feeling good at this point, if he knows where Davesy's is anyway.
Yeah, I think Stewie is just so happy. Tears of joy running down his face right now. It's like, yes!
Yeah.
Admittedly, though, if you make a mistake in 7-2 at this point, I bet he'd be kicking himself a little bit.
Yeah, still would be. For sure, but he has a very commanding lead over ItsDavesies. I want to say it's at least a minute at this point.
Oh, yeah, and I mean, he has all of his lives, so...
Yeah, it does take damage, though.
Oh, no, dude, please play this safe, Stewie. Good.
Yeah, bops the sparks.
That's like the worst spot to die, because you have to fight Birdo, so...
And I think
Stewie can't grab the block.
Yeah, Stewie typically fights Wart as Big Mario or Big Toad or Big whoever. So he might be feeling a little nervous. I personally think the boss fight ends up being easier when you're small.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if Stewie agrees or not.
Oh, that final bubble. He got so close to that. I think Davesies overall, though, did get more ladder jumps this time around, so that's good to see.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll want a confidence booster here going into what appears to be a race number 4 coming up. Stewie gets the Kobe Bryant. Not the typical way. Kind of sneaks it through 2 bubbles.
Dude, that was really good.
Yeah, but GG Stewie. Taking race number 3 on the brink of elimination.
Oh, Davesies taking damage immediately.
Yeah, GG's to Stewie. Davesies
yeah, let's go, Stewie. Hype in chat.
Race 4 hype coming up.
Nah, man, don't be sorry. I love to see a good pop-off.
Yeah, let's go. There are no rules against pop-offs from the runners.
Yeah, unless you're making fun of the other runner, then maybe
yeah,
the rule would have to be made.
That would be frowned on, but everyone's been super sportsmanlike so far in this event. Everyone congratulating the victor.
So. Yeah, it's really great sportsmanship. Now, if I was running in this, it'd be constant bad talk between efforts. That was good.
Barely made it through that door.
Dude, sometimes I'm just like, why aren't you waiting? But they just go for it.
Davesies is so good at getting in that door. I did a race against him in a charity event, any percent Luigi only, and he had a similarly frisky door entry in that race on 1 HP.
Oh, I was gonna say, it looked like Stewie didn't really wait for the pattern, unless he got there at the perfect time.
He did get there at a good time.
Ooh. Dude, the final bubble, these guys get too close to it.
Yeah.
Come on, just don't jump right next to it for
Playing
me.
It's super scary here.
Gotta say, this isn't Luigi, and he's looking really good in this fight.
Yeah, and gets the Kobe.
Perfect.
Yeah, Davesies has really stepped up his game with the characters other than Luigi here over the last few weeks.
That was that was a great ward fight.
Yeah, so had a really rough 6-2 there, but otherwise a really strong showing from Davesies here in race number 3. But Stewie does get the W, forcing a race 4, and candidly, I'm hoping we see a race 5 as well. That would be incredibly hype. But GG's to both runners, and we'll start. Yeah, so race 4 starting soon. It's Davesies with a 2-race-to-1 lead here. Stewie Cartman with his signature pre-race reset.
I think he does that so he doesn't have to hit start twice, possibly.
That could be.
I'm guessing because, you know, if the story starts rolling, you have to press start to get past the story and then start again, so I don't know. But Toad 1-1, something I think every single runner should be comfortable with, or at least used to a little bit.
Yeah, I will be curious to see if Davesies goes for the 1-up with Toad.
I don't know. That would... Yeah, okay.
And he does. And doesn't grab the POW block. Opts to grab the Shy Guy and goes for the typical double jump strat. So I don't think he's going to be here in time for the fastest cycle.
I would be really surprised. If he does the throw that Stewie does, then maybe... Oh, Stewie missed it. They both missed it.
They both miss it. Wow. Maybe some race nerves here. That's a strat that once you get it down, you don't tend to miss it a whole lot. But again, when you're in a race, you're telling yourself, all right, don't miss this, don't miss this. And then, you know, you
miss it.
That's how you miss it, yeah.
Oh, Stewie almost dying to that egg, actually. I didn't know what was going to happen.
That was scary.
They both just missed the throw. Like, Davesies definitely goes for the normal throw, I believe. And I don't know how Stewie does the throw, because he has his own unique method for it. And it looked like... Which is significantly harder.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfortunately, both missing it.
Oh,
wow. At least he knew that he didn't land on the enemy, because that could have been an easy death for anyone.
Yeah, so Stewie did have a 1-cycle lead there in 1-1. Let's see if Davesies might lose it. No, I don't think he'll lose another cycle. I don't think he's going to gain a cycle here either, though.
No, I'm pretty sure they should be on the same one, I would think.
Yeah, so it's Davesies missing a cycle there, but so did Stewie. So they are still one Birdo cycle apart here. Birdo shoots an egg every 4.2 seconds. All right, and a 4.2 second lead at this point in the race is not a ton. So much can happen, especially in the later stages.
Yeah. Another. Are we gonna get Luigi for 1-3 like every time?
It sure seems like it. Yo, Chinese Hulk, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a good one.
Hey, what's up, Chinese Hulk? Definitely looking forward to your race with Bag there when it's scheduled.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just telling everyone about my Christmas week jury duty coming up. So we haven't really been able to schedule anything yet. But we have a close one here. It's Davesies with a 2-1 lead over Stewie Cartman. Stewie Cartman with a narrow lead here in race number 4.
Yeah, another Mario 4-1, just super chill, right? Nothing too crazy about this level.
I am personally hoping to see a race number 5 here. We have
with how it started, it could happen.
It could be, for sure, yeah. We have not yet seen a deciding race number 5 yet in this tournament. So could this be the matchup?
Starting to think that Stewie just had to get warmed up, because he's been playing really smooth since the first 2 games.
For sure, although it's been the Luigi 7-2 that's been his bane. I don't know if him being a little more settled in at this point will cover up for his lack of confidence with that fight.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hoping anyone other than Luigi again for 7-2, but, you know.
Yeah, and Davesy's absolutely hoping for a Luigi 7-2. Alright, yep, and we have some Goth Princess here in 4-2. Everyone loves a good Goth Princess.
She gets a lot of love.
Yeah.
Wedding Dress Princess really doesn't get the same representation either.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of Mario and Luigi here so far, so it is nice when we see some Toad or some Princess. Alright, Stewie entered the pipe around 4:03, around 4:09 for Davesies, so about a 6-second difference here going into World 6.
I think it was a pretty good 4-2, all things considered. Looked like both runners pretty much did the exact same thing. Played a couple sections safe, but yeah, pretty clean overall.
Alright, and Stewie just jumping over this time.
Let's go.
Oh, and Davesies takes damage, though.
Oh, and he doesn't fly.
Oh, and takes a death.
Oh, no. That's really unfortunate. If you know that you can just fly from that Pokey over the enemy, then it's a super simple part. But if you don't know about that and you have to deal with the Panzer Fire, it's a very scary part.
Yeah, it is tough to keep track of the 4 different strats with each character for each level, though. So it's something that Davesies might know. Yep, he knew it. It's tough to keep things straight in your head.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man, Stewie, I'm glad. He got there at the perfect time to, like, be able to back off from the fire, but he might... Iframes were getting real slim.
Oh, Stewie played that so frisky there a couple times over, getting just pixels away from Birdo's hitbox there.
Dude, I would have waited. I mean, personally, I would not have taken that fight at the end. That was crazy, but... another Mario 6-2.
I'm a certified chicken when it comes to race strats. I will fully admit that. So when I see these runners go for frisky pickups like that, it is definitely makes me lose my breath a bit.
Yeah. When you're down to 1 HP, like, why risk it?
Yeah, I always tell people alive as fast as... We see Stewie Cartman just riding along the Bezo instead of jumping over anything. It is possible to take multiple hits when you do it that way, though. So I really don't like that strat.
Yeah, I know. I've not been a fan of that strat at all. Oh, barely getting that mushroom block hit, too. That was kind of surprising.
Yeah, definitely some spooky stuff here from Stewie Cartman. All right, and charging a super jump, Mario can just jump up there. In fact, I believe Stewie has done that today.
Yeah, he did in a previous race.
So again, I think the racers are possibly feeling nerves right now and having a hard time keeping track of the strats with all 4 characters. That's sort of the spirit of this event, though, is seeing who can handle learning 4 different strats in every level.
It's fun to see the panic set in. And a clean potion jump from Stewie.
Yeah, so Stewie moving right along here. Davesies has his work cut out for him to hopefully get back in this one and win a deciding race 4. Stewie Cartman looking to hold on, force a 5th and final game.
Oh man, I was gonna say, it looked like Stewie was looking for a gold in this level, but I think looks like he's not doing the optimal strat here.
Yeah, Stewie has been playing Triglide super safe with Luigi today. But it's been
working out.
Yeah, Jinx.
So, I like it.
Alright, Davesies does like his damage boost strats here.
I can't blame him, it's such a good strat.
It's so fun. I always wish that strat was like a second faster, so you could just keep doing it in runs for PB attempts. But yeah,
Luigi 7-2 incoming? I hope not.
Who will we get in 7-2? That's kind of been the decider so far today. Alright, it's Davesies playing this pretty cautiously. Stewie Cartman just barely making it over the pillar.
Oh my gosh.
Falls down between the pillar and ladder, but he is on to the next screen.
He was saying how he got a gold in this level the last race, so...
Yeah, it's impressive stuff.
They're probably feeling pretty good about 7-1 now.
Mm-hmm. Right, so Stewie Cartman takes damage coming in here. Gonna have to be a little cautious here. And never mind, just throw caution to the wind.
Oh, Dave's just dodging that bullet, and it did not look like he should have.
Yeah. Yeah, so Luigi's head is pretty thick. His ankles are extremely sensitive, though. All right, and we get Mario 7-2. Stewie has to like what he sees here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he can hold on here, we're going to get our first Game 5 of the tournament.
It's nearly 20 seconds of difference, too, right now, so...
Yeah.
It would take a lot of missed veggies.
Mm-hmm. And Stewie getting through that scary second screen without taking damage.
Oh, you had to say something, Kurt.
I had to say it.
Come on.
I had to say it. I keep cursing runners. Remind me to never say anything nice.
Oh, no, dude.
A death.
Oh,
Unexpected.
My gosh.
Unexpected death there.
We've seen that happen before when you slip off and then you run into the sparks after sliding off because you just don't recover in time.
So it's Davesies with a narrow lead here.
That's so unfortunate.
Holy smokes.
All right, Davesies, miss a throw or two, man, please. Come on.
All right. Okay, I'm like so nervous. I don't even know what to say at this point.
Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for anything to be different between the two runners.
Yeah, Davesies going for the damage boost. Gets it. Stewie playing it safer and doesn't get the double hit.
Oh, dude, this is Davesies' race to lose now.
Yeah, so Stewie's going to be hoping for some missed throws or possibly a death from Davesies.
We would never hope for that, but, you know. Oh, Stewie playing Ward very safe, but...
Yeah, and takes damage.
Oh, and misses a veggie. Dang it. That sucks.
And Davesies with the Kobe again.
That's GG, right?
GG Davesies. What an unexpected turn of events here in race 4.
Dude, yeah, I don't think anyone expected that to happen.
Davesies with the decisive third win there in race number 4.
Wow.
GG's, well deserved. You know, Davesies has to feel good about getting a win without Luigi in 7-2.
Oh yeah, that's a definitely confidence booster.
Yeah, for sure. But GG's as well to Stewie Cartman. This was another entertaining set here. Really competitive quarterfinal matchup here between Stewie Cartman and ItsDavesies. GG's to both runners.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a really good round two race. Might be the closest ones we've had so far, actually.
Yeah, for sure. This was a super entertaining set. Stewie feeling it in chat here. Yeah, that was a rough chain room there in 7-2, but still a super exciting showing here. Really good stuff from Stewie, really good stuff from Davesies. Let me record this race on the bracket here.
Because Stewie was about 20 seconds ahead going into 7-2 and then just barely lost by about 20 seconds.
Yeah, and
such
took
a
the
crazy
death.
Turnaround.
Yeah, really costly death there and then a sloppy wart fight. All right, but the semifinals have been determined. Let's take a look at the bracket and how it stands here. Gonna tell the runners they can feel free to hop in for interviews if they would like. But Adam Ferrari will be facing ItsDavesies in the semifinals, the first upset of the entire event so far. And then Chinese Hulk and the Bagler 5, the 2 and 3 seeds respectively, will be facing off in the other half. 3 of these 4 runners will be walking home with cash prizes, potentially 4 depending on how the random participant gets selected here. And yeah, these all get highlighted. I have links to the playlists on the schedule document. So I should have this one highlighted and up on YouTube tonight or tomorrow morning at the latest. Yeah, super nice prizes here. Very nice prize for 3rd place, a very nice prize for a random participant outside the top 3. Yeah, that is unfortunate, Stewie, but that's the way she goes. It was
It is the way she goes.
But yeah, super good stuff. That was, again, we've had so many super exciting races here. You know, again, the bracket doesn't really show it. It shows a bunch of sweeps and 3 1s, but nearly every race or every matchup in round 1 and round 2 has been competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was a comm curse in the chain room. So Stewie Cartman listening into the broadcast during the races.
Yeah, don't blame us for that.
I am 100% guilty there. So apologies for cursing there. Looks like Davesies has joined us here in the booth. GG's Davesies. Very nicely
GG's.
done.
Thank you so much. Wow. GG's to Stewie. Those were such close races. I was sweating every single one.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that was some really good stuff.
Yeah, I completely feel for Stewie's position. I know that I took some deaths with Luigi in the first round in 7-2, and it feels so bad when you get the character you want and you just take an unfortunate death.
Yeah, there were so many lead changes. I want to say 3 of the 4 races at least had lead changes outside of just like World 1. So
yeah, I was looking over periodically, and like I would see, like I think on one race I was ahead by a cycle coming out of 1-1, but then it was Mario 1-2, and Stewie got the faster egg cycle, and we were synced back up again. Like there were just so many points where one of us would pull ahead by a little bit, and then the other one would just, turn on the speed and catch back up.
Yeah. So up next, you got Adam Ferrari. That's got to feel intimidating going up against the top seed. How are you feeling about your semifinal matchup?
I feel like, when a small time school makes the Elite Eight or something, like I'm just playing with house money. Nobody expects me to win, so I can just kind of go all out with no pressure and hope he makes a couple mistakes.
Yeah, that's a great attitude to have. You've made it, based on being the 5th seed, you've made it to the top 4, so you already had a really good showing here. So yeah, GG's on your win. Definitely looking forward to seeing how this plays out. So we haven't scheduled any of the semifinal matches yet. I mentioned this a little earlier, but I got summoned for jury duty starting tomorrow. So I call in tonight to see if I have to report tomorrow. And if I do have to report tomorrow, I'll have to make myself seem like a total idiot so I don't get selected for jury duty here. But until then, can't really figure out when the next races will be. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but we also have the holidays coming up, so I'll make any updates on my Twitter account, same username as Twitch. Just letting everyone know what's going on with that. So apologies that we can't get everything scheduled quite yet, but hoping to finish this out here within the next couple weeks. But yeah,
I think if you tell the judge that you're planning to make all decisions by the result of a randomizer race, they'll probably let you out of jury duty.
That's a good strat. I might try that out.
I like that idea. And welcome in, Stewie.
Yeah, welcome in, Stewie. Heartbreaking ending there, but really nice performance from you.
Oh, is he possibly... oh, there he is. I thought you were muted for a second.
No, I was so sad when I died there.
Yeah, that was a rough end, but but still super entertaining for the fans at least.
And a really strong showing for every other level in that race.
Yeah, for sure.
You definitely showed everybody the power of Mario.
Just one mistake cost it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how clean you have to play for the rest of the run, because like a single mistake can set you back that much time.
for sure.
It can be such a punishing game. All the Mario games, really.
Yeah, so how did you feel about getting Luigi in not just race 1, but also race 2 in 7-2?
I knew right away as soon as I saw Luigi in 7-2 in game 2, I was down 2-0.
Oh no. So did you know ahead of time that Davesies was likely to put all of his 25% on Luigi?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a feeling.
Gotcha. And did that did you
Because
end
everyone knows my weak character.
Yeah, did you end up doing any extra Luigi practice as a result?
I tried and I couldn't get a rhythm down.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a tough fight. There are a couple jump buffer strats, but they're weird to get the hang of. But yeah, that was definitely decisive in races 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think that was almost everyone's weak character. Obviously, not for Davesies or Bagler. I think they're the two people especially. And Big Chief Mustache that all were pretty comfortable with Luigi, but outside of that, no one else wants to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, really good races overall, though. And then you got a gold 7-1.
Yep.
That's pretty insane during a race.
Yeah, GG's
Yeah, that's
on that.
awesome. And that's a legit gold too with Luigi.
That was, yeah.
That's really impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nicely done. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I'll keep everyone posted on my Twitter account and in my Discord what's happening with the schedule. There is a scheduling document that I will be updating as things get finalized here, but it'll be a little bit up in the air when that'll be and see how it shakes out with jury duty. But let's go find someone to raid.